Hi everyone, it's Micheline from MICHOUMAKES. We've been tidying up our bedroom and changing things round, and I came across these two photographs that I thought you might like to see. They are photographs of me when I was 16, and not so much to show me off, but this was the very first dress I ever made. Not totally fitting. It had too high a round neck, but I was really pleased to bits when I made it. So I'm going to put these photographs up. I'll let you see. This is them. There we go. That's me in my parents' garden. And then there's this one. My dad gave me some flowers to take to my mother, and he took a picture of me. So that was me at 16, first dress I ever made. I remember it was a cotton dress, and I think it was white with little spots. You can't see it very well, but I think it had little spots. I can't see the spots, but I've got a vague feeling it had little spots on it. And it was some cheap fabric that I got at the time. Really chuffed with it. I remember I was thrilled to bits I'd made my first dress. So, following on from last week's vlog, I made a lot of dresses over the summer. You've already seen a couple of the items that I made in last week's vlog. This week's vlog I'm talking about, I think it's 4 dresses. And so I'm going to show you what they were like. As I've said before, I am using up the fabric, all my fabric that I can, as much fabric as I can. Some of it I'm kind of giving it to charity. Other bits I'm making garments out of it. And this is the first one. These are, I started making the cashmerette Turner dress, and I liked it so much that quite a few of these are cashmerette Turners. So that's a cashmerette Turner. This more of a rounded neckline rather than a V, and this is a cashmerette Turner. And as I say, you'll see all of these. I'll put these up in a minute, what with me wearing them. This one is a cashmerette Turner, and this is a cashmerette Turner. So I'll show you what these are all like when I put them on and let you see. Then I made myself a Lacala pinafore dress. Now I made this once before in a green fabric. Using up this fabric, I thought this might be quite nice with a white shirt or something underneath it. Only thing I wish I had done is I wish I'd added a bit more firm interfacing to make that a bit more rigid, because it tends to sag a bit. But that, a lot of people are wearing dresses like that, so other than that, I love the style. I love them all. Will I wear them all? Not sure, but I may sell them on, or I may give them to charity. I make that decision. Most of them I will wear at least once, and then I may decide to give them to charity or give them to sell them on Vinted or something, because I feel I've got too many clothes, got far too many. I'm wearing my Friday Sews Donny shirt. I'll get up and let you see that. Friday Sews Donny shirt, another one that I've just made, and I do like this Friday Sews. I'm wearing trousers, so dresses aren't going to be worn as much at the moment, but I do like wearing this Donny shirt. So I think a lot of the shorter fabrics I've got, I may make some more of these, or proper shirts, so they will be made soon. The thing I like about the cashmere Turner dress is it's very quick. You use stretch fabrics. I once made it without stretch fabrics and it didn't work. Well, it would work, but I should have put a side zip in here, because it doesn't have the stretch to get over your head and pull over your bust. But if I put a side zip in, then I could have worn it as a dress. I think I managed to get it over, but I was more aware that it needs to have a little side zip or something to make it easier to get on. So yeah, so those are the dresses that I've made. I made those over the summer and loving all of them. I enjoyed making them. As I say, I don't know if I'll have the time to wear them, but I did enjoy making them. The other day I posted on my Instagram the fact that I have had 1.4 million views on all my vlogs, and I'm really pleased about that. Thank you to all of you who've persevered for that length of time to watch me. I'm just gobsmacked that you want to watch an old lady talk about what she's made and what she's sewn. But I've decided what I'm going to do in the coming weeks, and I'm hoping that I have the time to do it, is I'm going to do some little quick makes that you can make as little gifts for Christmas. With Christmas coming up, we don't have a lot of money. A lot of us don't have a lot of money. So, and a lot of us have a lot of fabrics. So I'm going to do some quick makes, some little short makes. I noticed that one of you has asked if I could show you how I made my seatbelt cover. So I'll do that. And I've got quite a few ideas on other makes that, you know, I want to tell you about. And I think you might be interested in making little gifts, they could be little gifts for Christmas, or they could be little stocking fillers. But, you know, I'll start making a few of those leading up to Christmas, hopefully starting in the next week or two. A few weeks back, I think it was at the end of summer, somebody asked me, I think I've been talking, I always tell you about how I dye clothes, and one of my viewers said, how do you do it? So what I've decided to do is I've done a little vlog, and I actually did it a while ago, showing you how I dyed a pair of white trousers. I have several pairs of white trousers. I'm not a white trouser person. I bought them a few years back. I never wear white trousers. They would be black in no time with me. So I decided I would dye them turquoise. And coming up next is how I went about dyeing the trousers into a turquoise colour. So I've got this white pair of cotton trousers I have hardly ever worn. I think I've worn them twice. And they are crop trousers, Marks and Spencer's, size 16, and the fabric is The fabric is 68% cotton, 30% polyester, 2% elastane. So I think I can dye it. I may find that the stitching stays white, but seeing as I never wear them, we'll try it and see what it turns out like. There is a Rit dye which could do polyester. I'm not sure if it does cotton, but I'm going to use the Dial-On pods. These are little balls, and I've got some turquoise. I think I might dye them turquoise. Let's see what happens. So this is the dye, and it is Paradise Blue. And basically we tear down this little tab at the side, pull it down, and then take the cover off. Then there's a little peelable top. We'll peel that off, and you can see inside the turquoisey blue powder. And in that little piece on the top are the instructions. So when you open the little piece on top, it's like a little folding piece of paper with the instructions detailing how to dye your product. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically the more items you put in the drum, the paler the dye will take on your clothing. And so I am just basically doing one pair of trousers. So the procedure to dye these trousers is to take the pod and put it into the drum of the machine. And I just stand it upright like that, and then I take the garment. This is the scarf that didn't take. It didn't change colour at all. And then these are the trousers that I'm putting into the drum. So they're just sat on top of the dye pod, and then I set the machine going. I have set it to a cotton and to a 40-degree wash. And I'm just putting on a shorter cycle, and we'll watch and wait. And there you can see the dye in the machine. Once it's all complete, I'll give the machine a good wipe over and then do a short wash cycle. And here you have them. These are the turquoise jeans. Turned out absolutely beautiful. They're now dry, and so they're ready to wear. One point to note is that the thread still remains white, but it doesn't look too bad on this garment. And talking about colour, several people said I like your hair. Well, my hair, I got it done before the summer holidays by a hairdresser, and then I just either didn't have the time or I couldn't be bothered to go to hairdressers. I don't feel comfortable in the hairdressers. I thankfully have a lovely hairdresser who hardly talks to me, and I like that. I like that they don't say, where are you going, what are you doing, how are you got something special on this weekend? I just can't stand that. So I get to the stage where I think, oh, I'll just cut my own hair. So over the summer I've been cutting my own hair. I've just done it today, just chopped it a bit here and there just to get it to look a bit better, and I have added a touch of colour to it. Now I'm not sure if you can see that, but the touch of colour I've added is like a pinky colour to cover my grey hair, and I don't want it to be totally pink, but what I use is this stuff called, it's by a company called Bleach London, the Big Pink it's called. And I don't use it the way that they say. What I tend to do is I go in the shower, wash my hair, and then I put a handful of this on my hand. Now you've got to be careful because it does turn your hands pink, and they're not so bad now. I've washed them properly, but you can see just with me holding the lid, I've got pink on my thumb. And what I do is I empty some on the palm of my hand, and then I just push it through my hair like that. Then I get a comb. I've got a comb in the shower, and I comb it all back, and then I shower myself. I use the body wash, and while the body wash is on, this is still on here, and then as soon as I'm finished doing the body wash, then I rinse my hair out. And this is like a conditioner type of it's a semi-permanent hair colour cream, and it fades out in 2 to 30 washes. It's vegan and cruelty free. So I just like to use that. It just adds a little bit of a colour. I don't want to look weird and wacky granny, but I do like to have a little bit of pink. And my granddaughter keeps saying, I love your hair, it looks really nice. What have you done to it? So I tell her. It was up to that. So that's what I use. Bleach London, the big pink, super cool colour. So, and I can't remember how much it was, probably about £10, £8 or £10. But I'll get a few. I've already used it about twice and I'm about down to there. So I've still got quite a way to go. And that's it. So I think I'm going to stop there because I want to get this up tonight, and I've got the grandchildren coming tonight for the weekend, so I need to get this up and produced ASAP. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to love you, and I'm going to leave you, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.